Hey guys, this is Jared, and I've been working with logic gates that are in Minecraft, such as the XOR, which is what this is. I created it, but I was doing some research, and I'm not the first to create this. And I would show you how to do this one too, but this one's even on the wiki. So, but I didn't know that until I made it and I looked it up. So this one, they're both already done, but I did create them both. But this one's a little bit less known than the other one, I think. So, what it is basically this torch and this torch are not gates from these two uh, levers right here. So if one of them's on, then this dust right here will transmit through the block to here. But if they're both on, then both the dust right here will be on, but there's not going to be block here because the torches will be off, like that, and then it's off. So if they're both on, then neither of these dusts are on, and if one's on, then this is still being powered by the opposite side. This will be on. So this is XOR gate, and you can obviously just put a torch right here, and then it'd be a X not gate, so it'd be the opposite of that one. Obviously, that's pretty simple. And yeah, you can just find that one on the wiki. And I was trying to do some stuff with minecart, so I'm going to show you that right now before I get into the T flip flops over there. So this is just a little bug I found. I was trying to make a new type where it uses not like Seth Bling's, there it uses no redstone at all, just minecarts and stuff. It's not just like that. It's going to be a little mix of both. But I kept running into this bug. If I do this, this bottom line turns on like you would expect. But if I move it out, it stays on. And if you're like me, you might be thinking, hey, well, this minecart is obviously still on this pressure track. Well, that's what I thought. But if I remove it, it's still on and everything. And this is actually now a bud switch. If I do this, they'll turn off. And if I do this, now it's still off. And actually, the reason it's off is because of this. But here we are. Still on. Now it's off. Still off. Now it's on. So just a bud switch. You know what that is. But it has to be around this redstone right here. I don't know if it could be around other redstone. Try it right here. Nope. Has to be around this piece. So it's kind of a lame bud switch, but it's one wide and it's kind of cool, I guess. So yeah, then with the pistonless one wide T flip flops right here, kind of proud of these, but I did find this one on YouTube already, but I did create it. I was just in my research, I found out that it's already been done. So this one's a little bit unstable. You saw this line flash. Yeah, but the output would probably not change because I mean you saw these. It's about the same. It's like one tick, so these don't have time to turn off. And I'll show you how to make this, and I'm going to show you what this one does as well. They're both about the same size. I try to make this one smaller. This is the one I made last. And they're both 6x6x1, obviously. They're both one wide and pistonless. Yeah, this one has like none of those flashing lines like the other one does. And actually, maybe that one just did. I'm not sure. Well, like it did, but it wasn't as weird, I think. So I'm going to show you how to make both of them. But I like this one more. I don't know which one's more resource friendly. I never thought of that, but basically I haven't made these enough, so I'm going to be copying off these. But if you want to just learn by looking at it, you can see everything right now except for the button right there. But I'll show you how to make it just step by step. So there's a torch on top, torch on the back, a block on like in between those, and a block on top with a torch on top of that block, and a block on top of that torch. Then you want to go to the side of that and build out two, and then build up one, so you have this little kind of U shape. Then you want two repeaters, one on four, and then you want to put a repeater facing forward on 4. Then you want a torch on right behind that, so it powers that, unpowers that, all that. So then from this bottom part, you want to place a redstone dust right there, and you want to lead that into a block and invert it, and place a repeater facing this torch on 2. Place a block on top of that so that it would power this one, go through. And it doesn't this time, but I mean it will once it changes states. Then you want to place 2 redstone right there, and your torch, and this is your output. And you can also, and this is actually needed because of this right here. So I don't think it would work if you were to go like this, because it's not leading into the block. See, it's off again. Yeah, so this has to be either a dot or leading into the block, but I like to do it just by placing an inverter right there, or NOT gate as it's known, and then just leading it wherever. So I can just lead this right underneath here, and there we go. And it actually would turn on right now because of this, but I prefer to go like that. Like that even. There we go. I was kind of doing that because the button was kind of interfering with it, but it didn't really matter because the output of it would have stayed the same. And then here's this one. I like this one more because this one, obviously it does the flashing, but it's kind of, it turns on at the end of the pulse of the button, and turns off like kind of like in the middle, and then more at the end is kind of weird. And then this one, it is kind of like in the middle both times. So this one I like a lot more. And I'm going to show you how to make this one too. You want to place here's your input. You want to place a torch on top. Then you want to build out 2 from it, like that. And you want to place a repeater right there to bring signal from that. Then you want to place redstone dust on that, lead that into a block. And then you want to go inside this torch, place 2 blocks like that, and block on top with the redstone, and then a block to the side of that. See if I can get it. Nope. Alright. Then you want to place a torch right there, and place, actually I'll do this one first. You want to, oops, sorry, this way. You want to face them this way as well, and you want to put those on 4 each. Then you want to, I'm looking for a block right here, and then you want to place a redstone dust coming out of that torch right there, so it'll power these. And then you want your torch right there, and a block to the side of that, redstone dust, torch on the side of that. Then underneath you want to place a block like that, redstone dust, a block to the side of that, a repeater, and then redstone dust. And this one has to be redstone dust. This one does not actually have to be a repeater. And now you have 2 outputs. This is actually part of your output, so I would actually recommend, I'm going to use a different block, put it right here. I would actually recommend using a repeater right here facing that way, because if you get like a crossing line or whatever, it wouldn't actually mess with your T flip-flop at that point. So now we have that. There's your output. Your output can also be right here. I'll just use dust. Here we are. So now we have a front-facing output and a rear-facing output. And yeah, so I showed you the bug, showed you the 2 T flip-flops. I showed you the XOR. Yeah, I think that's all I've been working on lately. But I do have some other videos that I'm working on right currently. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope it was helpful, because I mean I did a lot of work into this, and I've always like really tried to make a pistonless T flip-flop, and I probably spent like 10 hours trying to make these. Yeah, I'm not like amazing with redstone or anything, but I can say I can hold my weight. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, have a great day. Bye.